is this the best ranking table service at the Polynesian?
Princess Bear, we're at Disney's Polynesian Resort because it's time to return to
Kona Cafe.
The cafe be calling as your number one choice of foodie infotainment. We're here to try the food, so you don't have to experience. She's vegan. I'm not. I'm gonna go to a luau.
It's time to foodie and chill.
Beautiful, wonderful, fluffy house pineapple rolls. Nice Parker House style rolls. Fresh baked. You can smell the pineapple. Now they have dairy in them, so none for the princess. They do have the allergy rolls here if you should want them. Gluten-free people, by all means, go ahead. We get them when we feel necessary. Today, probably not. Little butter with a Hawaiian sea salt. I would say, to be as blasphemous as possible, that pineapple makes everything better. Rolls and pizza. 4 out of 5 claws.
A beautiful vegetable nigiri is available all the time here at Kona. It's got a bunch of different things in here. Asparagus, avocado. I think it's like ginger. It's actually a very sweet roll. There's like a pickled, I want to say it's like pickled daikon or something in there. It's just really delicious. Last time I had this, I thought it was a little too gingery. This time I think it's perfectly balanced. And you don't even really need soy sauce. You can have it though. They do have the vegan soy sauce. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 sushi. It's not at the level of shikisai, but it's pretty delicious.
I am a sushi elitist. If I could eat sushi every single day of the week, I would. Probably multiple times a day. It's the one thing I crave. The one thing we have not been able to find a good restaurant here in Orlando to serve both me and the princess. The closest that we get is Shikisai. They treat us very, very well. But we should have something local as well. I will never make fun of anybody for where they get their sushi. Even if you get it from a gas station, even if you get it from Publix. As long as you get your sushi from Splitsville, I got nothing mean to say. Nice roll. Execution's all right. Not perfect, but it'll do. Quality ingredients, pickled veggies. I have no problems. Rice is good. The seaweed wrap is good. That is, in fact, vegetable sushi. I got no complaints, and it's still better than Splitsville. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 claws.
The current seasonal soup is a butternut squash soup. It is vegan. They do use coconut cream for the nut allergy people. I can't wait for the dumpling soup to come back. That one is definitely my favorite of all of the soups. But I haven't had the butternut squash in quite a minute. So cheers to butternut squash. It's giving like almost like dosas, like dosas innards. It's a very, I don't know, I'm not getting islandy from that. It's more like Indian inspired to me, which isn't terrible. It definitely doesn't taste like butternut squash soup either. It's just very herbaceous. And I like that. I would give it a 4 out of 5 soups.
A nice seasonal soup, nice butternut squash. I love a good soup, especially a seasonal soup. I enjoy that it's not just straight butternut. There's some innards in there. You got some peppers and some other things, a little bit of cilantro to sort of like brighten it up. Though it's butternut squash soup, but butternut squash soup that's got some main character syndrome going on. It's not content to just be a random appetizer. It is the appetizer. That is very tasty. I would give that 4.25 out of 5 claws. Bao Buns, because we like saying buns here for some odd reason. But it is a Korean, not Korean, but like a pulled pork, like island style, a little tangy sauce in there, a nice soft fluffy bao. You have the carrot, slaw, plenty of the pulled pork in it. It's looking scrumptious, like a food wrapped in a cloud. A nice, moist, and flavorful pork. We like them juicy, but not so juicy where they're leaking all over our hands. I've gotten it before and definitely made a mess of myself trying to eat it. This is a perfect balance. Just enough sauce so everything doesn't fall apart, but still ties everything together. It's a Bao of the island, and I like it. That 3.75 out of 5 claws.
We have been coming to Kona Cafe for years. The menu before they closed and refurbed the entire restaurant was very much different from this, but there are some things that are still on the menu. This is one of the new options that they added when they reopened the restaurant. I've had this since opening day. It has changed pretty much every single time that I've gotten it. I think this is the prettiest iteration of it, and I think they finally got the quinoa under control. Before it was like way too much quinoa. Now the veggies still aren't chopped, but that's okay. I'm just gonna get tofu with some quinoa here. Let's just try the main attraction and see how good it is. You can tell that this chef knows how to make quinoa. You can tell it's been toasted before it was cooked, and then it was sautéed, so it's been seasoned upon seasoned, which is nice. The tofu's actually spicy. I think they put like some cayenne on there or something. It's a nice dish. I like it. It's got a little pesto on there too, like a pesto. I think it's gotten a lot better than when they originally put it on the menu, so I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 quinoas.
Very much hitting the bases here. Between the quinoa and the tofu, you got these huge roasted veggies in here, but the star is the quinoa with these little soy cubes that everybody seems to be so afraid of. It's like it's a WMD of food. One day, 30, 40 years, could be 40. I hope it tastes spice like the princess tastes spice. I'm jealous sometimes. Like, she gets to feel spice on all these different foods. Me, my tongue tickles a little bit. Like a 0.5 out of 10 on the heat scale. I can tell there is some spice in it, just not spice for me. Tofu is actually cooked really well. The quinoa is again the star. It's cooked excellent all the way through. You don't get like the hard bits, like it wasn't cooked or toasted all the way. The flavor's really nice. With the veggies, you're getting a nice, healthy, light dish here. Don't have too much to complain about. I do think it's time to either reimagine this dish or change it though. I'm giving it 3.75 out of 5 claws. My inner love of kaiju somehow attracted me to this plate. I got the poly lolly roll. I have soft-shelled crab and then crawfish tail tempura'd on top of these rolls. Also filled with those, but I have tempura on the side. There's a lot going on aesthetically on this plate, and honestly, I don't have the slightest idea on where to begin. I don't even know if this is one roll or 2. I believe it's 2. Yeah, it's 2. And then this is more of the crab and crawfish. Okay, here are the crawfish tails. Tons of things going on with these rolls. But I wanted something different. They do a lot of crazy combination rolls here. So I figure, why not? I'm always willing to give a Disney restaurant a chance to disappoint me. Or maybe rock my world. A long, long time ago, there was a volcano sitting all alone at the bottom of the sea. And the thing I learned from that volcano is I lava this. The soft-shell crab with the crawfish tails, delicious. This, legitimately spicy. With the sausage, you have like a dynamite sauce on top. So it's like 4 out of 10 on the heat scale. It's a rising heat in the back of my mouth. But it's flavorful. I was worried that it was going to be too much going on. But honestly, it's just enough. It's like a party under the sea, but not Sebastian singing it, if you know what I mean. It's good. I'll give that a 4 out of 5 claws. I would definitely order this again. I'm going all in island style this time. I'm just getting all the fish a bear can handle and then some. So I went for the rainbow poke bowl, which has tuna. We have hamachi in here, We have salmon, and then we have shrimp with some lotus root and the spicy ponzu sauce all together. It's a beautifully plated poke bowl with plenty of fixings sitting on top of a mound of rice. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to try to get a little bit of everything. Shrimp, hamachi. I'm probably going to fail because these are really small bites, and I'm trying to use the chopsticks. I shall succeed. There we go. All the things. As it was meant to be. Oftentimes, I'm even surprised by the freshness of the fish in Walt Disney World. I don't know why, because we've come to make friends with a lot of the culinary team. We know how dedicated they are to the things that they do. So when I get fresh fish, it shouldn't be a shock. It should be a shock if it's bad fish. This is good fish. Nice flavorful cuts with the citrus from the ponzu sauce. I would press X to doubt on the spicy. My lips tingle a bit, but that's really about it. I think my roll was spicier than this bowl is. I think the Princess's Tofu was spicier than this is. Maybe registered like a 0.25 out of 10 on the heat scale, but it's still flavorful and plenty good. As far as like a going all in on the fish platter, I'm satisfied. It's not my socks off poke bowl, but it will get the job done. I would give this 3.25 out of 5 claws.
When you go to Kona, you get the full spectrum of Tambu Lounge drinks available to you, which is a gift in my opinion, and I order my drinks there like a Starbucks drink. So I get the back scratcher without a back scratcher because I already have a vase full at home, and then I switch the Jack Daniels for James. That is my go-to every time that I come here, so back scratcher away. This is one of those drinks you have to mosquito. You can't just sip it. Oh yeah, much better if you mosquito it. Up, down, up. It is a 4.75 out of 5 back scratchers. It will make your back scratch, or it will scratch your back for you, something like that.
Ever since the loss of the Ace Pineapple Hard Cider, if it ever comes back, we may never know, I have leaned heavily on the Caribe Pineapple Hard Cider. Not quite as good as Ace, but it's like 80% of the way there. They even give me a fancy glass to drink it in. It's almost like water. It's so clear. I prefer the color that the Ace Pineapple Cider did. Like a pineapple refresher, a little bubbly in it. It'll do. It'll do. 3.5 out of 5 claws. Kona Cafe. I feel cafe-y.
I would say if you're going to go to Kona, do lunch or breakfast. I don't think that dinner is as good as either of those. And this is one of those places where the menu actually changes for each iteration, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
One of those rare places.
Yes.
For years, we've always said that Kona was better than Ohana, but now with Waililu added to the mix, we'd much rather eat at Waililu, I think, than either of those places for most times.
Yeah, but I think if we're just thinking about like the Great Ceremonial Hall, I still think this is the best table service at the Polynesian, just because Trader Sam's doesn't have a lot of large options, and we're not huge fans of Ohana anymore, pre or post 2020.
Yeah. But it is still a place I think worth at least your time. But we want to know what you guys think. Do you even consider Ohana, or I'm sorry, do you even consider Kona, or are you an Ohana person? Let us know in the comments below. Do we need to go to Ohana? No, we do not. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, maybe Bear will yeet himself over the Polynesian balcony and then bounce over to the tower and then yeet himself off the tower into the water and become a gator? and not do food reviews anymore.
You heard the girl?
Gator Bear.